Hi guys, Vechs here, and welcome back to some Space Engineers, but this time we're starting a new solo series, Hardcore Asteroid Survival. Yep, I'll be playing by myself on a single player world, trying to live as best I can as asteroids fly in and try to annihilate me. Although I think they deposit resources as well, so that's a little handy. I'm quite excited by the new patch that came out for Space Engineers here, specifically the 1.062 patch with the super large worlds and the procedural generating asteroids. That's really cool. So let's jump right into it and make a new custom world. Yeah, I think I have one mod enabled that makes more NPC ships spawn, but beyond that, I don't have any mods. And I might disable that if it's interferes with the game, but I'd like to leave it on if possible. Okay, so I want to start in a rescue ship. I start in a rescue ship, and this will be, what should we name it? We're going to name it Davian Sector. This is Vechs's single-player survival world. Alright, and we will be in survival world. It's offline. Max players, well, it's offline. Okay, here we go. Well, let's see. Environment hostility. Normal. Cataclysm. Armageddon. Well, I'm going to put it on Cataclysm. Armageddon is constant, pretty much. Normal is... honestly, normal is already kind of risky. Because a single asteroid's enough to just wreck a ship. But I'm going to put it on Cataclysm, and I reserve the right to turn that down later if it does get completely crazy. But we'll see. Let's start with... I'd like an infinite world, I think, but low density. We don't need tons of... If it's infinite, we don't need a ton of asteroids. Now, mods. We've got the more ships mod going here. And I'll leave that enabled. Actually, no, I have to enable it. Right. So I'll enable that. And we'll see what happens. It'll be funny if one of these ships gets nailed by an asteroid. Now, because it's an LP for YouTube, we have to do a few things here. We're going to turn up the speed of everything by a lot. In-game scripts and cargo ships. Okay, we're good to go. So resources should be sparse. Cataclysmic meteors are going to be coming in. Did I say asteroids earlier? I meant meteors. We should be good to go. Nature never breaks her own laws. Leonardo da Vinci. Oh my gosh. Now I wrote, I filmed a tutorial video for Space Engineers on how to do your quick start and how to start off properly. I suspect I'll have to do the same thing. Let's see if I remember how to play though, because I haven't played in quite some time. But with this patch coming out, I really wanted to get back into it because it looked super duper fun. I was playing a co-op with Blame the Controller, but he just didn't like the game as much as I did. Like we'd be recording and we'd get done recording and I just want to keep playing. But he would be done with the game, so that's just a matter of us liking the game in different amounts here. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. G. Okay, so it's T. Oh geez. Jetpack off. Okay. Am I behind?
Meteor storm inbound.
Is it V? Where are the meteors coming from? They always come from the sun, if I remember correctly. So we don't have time to lose. If I remember correctly, the meteors come from the sun. Yep, there they are. Oh god, please don't let me get hit right as I'm starting off. That's not even remotely fair. Oh god, run! Run, run, run! Run, run, run! Oh! Oh, wrecked. I got pinged right... Oh, I'm trying to, like... Okay, alright, fine. Well, it's hardcore survival, right? Okay. Use dampeners to brake. I wonder what I lost. I hope it wasn't something super important or I'm going to be completely screwed. Okay. So, my first goal, I didn't even have a chance to talk about what my first goal was. But my first goal, being that this is a hardcore Meteor survival LP, I have to stay out of sunlight because that's where the meteors are coming from. So I need to get behind an asteroid as fast as possible. And as you saw, Oops. Looks like I managed to kill my cockpit. Oh man, I'm such a scrub. Well, I didn't get the gravity generator. I'm surprised I hit that fast. I wasn't paying attention. Well, now we're really properly... okay, assembler. I still have my assembler, refinery, medical bay, and generator. And we're parked in a relatively... let's go ahead and heal any damage we took. I think I'm okay. Okay, control panel. Where's the gravity generator? That needs to be turned off to like there. Okay. Alright, we have as like the bare amount of gravity. That's very important to do right off the bat because where's my power plant? Where's my reactor? That's the generator. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, they have a new menu. Okay, cool. So I want to get this off my toolbar. Where are my, I want to get my, how do I configure my toolbar? G? Oh, look at all these cool new items. I haven't played in a while, so... Ooh, a fighter. Ooh, a fighter cockpit. Cool. I'm glad they added a secondary cockpit, because I was kind of wondering, where are my tools? Weapons and tools. Am I crazy? Character tools. Excellent, okay. So we have the drill, we've got the grinder, and we have the welder. Okay. So let's come over, yeah. I might want to turn on my jetpack for this. And I want these bits in my inventory. They're damaged right now. But I'm gonna need the steel plate if we're gonna do this properly. I need to scavenge my starting ship basically for materials. Can I not reach this? There it goes. And thankfully I've turned up the speed here. I'm going to go ahead and weld this back into shape. I think when it's all mangled up, it's harder to try to grind it down because the hitbox gets all screwy. So I'm going to weld it and then grind it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Well, it's a shame I blew up my cockpit so quickly because I wasn't paying attention to how fast I was going. I thought I wasn't going that fast, but obviously I was wrong. Let me go see what the damage looks like over here. Oh, this is oh man, my poor ship. Where is my... Let me open this. Is this linked? Refinery, small reactor. Okay, I've got just under 2 kilos of uranium in my reactor, so hopefully okay, let's recharge our energy and not let that get low. I don't need this door. I can grind this down. And how much space can I hold? Okay, 4,000. I can hold 4,000 liters of material. Alright, so the door, cannibalizing the door right off the bat is actually an excellent source of motors, displays, construction components. Doors are a great source of just materials when you're scavenging. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got to turn my jetpack on. Okay. So what did I lose? Oh man, that was close. There's my gyro. There's my assembler. Converter. There's the power plant. There's my reactor. Oh man, if it had hit the reactor, I'd be boned. I'd be boned so hard. What was here? Was it a cargo container? Was it just storage? I think it may have actually just been storage here. Okay, well, at least we've got the refinery, a conveyor, and I think it's safe to, game. Show control hints. We can turn those off. There we go. Alright. We remember how to play. We're doing alright. Collector is up here, so it did give me a collector too. Not that I really need it right now. Alright. Let's come back in here. Refill. Okay. So, I'm going to try my very hardest to not die for any reason ever. That may be harder than you might think, because there's going to be constant meteors. So I need to take out my hand drill, and I think holding my hand drill, yeah, okay, gold. Okay. My first priority is to find uranium and get myself some breathing room. But first, nice red suit. Wait, are there additional models I can pick from? Nope, just that so far. Alright. So I need to fly around this asteroid. I've got 97% power. I'm okay for a while then. And we basically need to fly around the asteroid and look for uranium. And I'm going to do this in third person because it's just a bit easier. And we are looking for uranium. I hope I flew behind an asteroid that has some uranium in it. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Well, there's some iron. Not that I would want to spend any power processing iron in the...
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh god. Let's get inside here. My ship should be relatively safe. Iron. Not even a small patch of uranium? Lots of iron, though. But iron is not what I need right now. I need, what is that? Oh! That's a latent trail from a meteor. Is that a graphical glitch? I think that's a meteor trail. Yeah. It's just a smoke trail left by... Here they come. So they do come from the sun. Is it over? It looks over. Let me go see if that meteor impact left any deposits of uranium. The meteors do leave resources. They deposit them. 89% energy. Okay. Whoa, was that another meteor coming in? Well, crap. I don't see any uranium on track. Uranium almost looks like what you might expect coal to look like or something. It's a black material, black ore. It would be very obvious on this gray stone if I saw a deposit of it. I see nothing but stone here. There's a big... I settled by a massive deposit of gold, which is... I don't really need gold. I mean, maybe I should mine some of it just to have some. Alright. Oh, is that not an actual chunk? Where'd the chunk go? Or did I not release a chunk? Oh, I hate mining with this little hand drill. I think if I hold down T, it'll pick it up as soon as it gets in front of my mouse cursor. So let's see here. Yeah, there's a chunk of gold. So I can use that when I'm making various pieces of electronics that I'll need later. You don't need much of it, though, thankfully. I feel like mining with the hand drill is very inefficient. Let's see. If you dig straight in, though, the chunks that fly off will, what you can do, little mining tip, is once you dig in, start digging to the side, like this, so that you make an L shape. And, that way the chunks flying out will be less likely to fly straight back and go into space. So if I turn around here, see I've made a little L shape, and they get hung up in the corner, and less likely to, they drift out. Even if they do drift out like this one is, they do it with less momentum, because they'll hit the corner and ricochet off. Just a little mining tip. Well, crap. Man, I knew this was going to be hard. I knew this was going to be hard. That's the whole point, is that this is a very hard LP of Space Engineers. But I have to find uranium ASAP. And the sucky thing is that there's silicon. Is that uranium? No, that's just a shadow on the stone. Right? Damn. Getting my hopes up. Iron. Is that solar power for me is not going to be too viable just because of the meteors. For me to get solar power, I'd have to have a large array of gun turrets, right? And
Meteor storm inbound.
here they come again. I'm gonna go refill my energy here. Jump back off. I do want to rebuild a cockpit, though. That's damaged. Let me repair that. My poor little ship. I cannot believe I got hit by a meteor within like the first 2 minutes. First minute of starting the game. That's rough. But at least it didn't destroy anything vital. I have the very basics to be able to play the game. I kind of wish there was a it would start you with like a handheld, like some kind of handheld multi-tool that would let you, like basically some sort of like super slow mini refinery kind of thing, so that you could build an assembler and a refinery, and like a reactor from scratch, you know? Because if I lose, if I lose that generator right here, this, and I don't have any power to power my assembler and refinery, that's game over, I think. Let me know in the comments if there's any way to recover. I mean, I would have to drift around and try to pirate a NPC ship. That's how you would recover, I suppose. Or just commit suicide and respawn in one of these little escape ships. But yeah, I kind of wish there was a way to rebuild, even if it was super slow and tedious, from nothing. Speaking of which, We have 1.95 units of arena. Okay, okay. So turning down the do I dare refine this gold? Do I dare? Let me see here. I have 1.95. I need to rebuild my cockpit. Control station, cockpit, flight seat, fighter cockpit. Bulletproof glass, computer display. Now I'm a large ship, so I need to actually make a display 10, computer 108, motors 2, motors 1, construction components. Which of these is cheaper? It looks to me like this one is cheaper, I think, than the other ones. I've just been looking at these, and I think the flight seat might be the cheapest to make. It cost one more motor, but half the displays of this here, and then this one takes 10 displays versus 4 for the flight seat. And then the same, yeah, I think, yeah, the flight seat I think is my best option here. So I'm going to put it on the top, I guess, towards the front maybe. How do I rotate this again? Is it the brackets? No, the brackets changes the color. That changes the... How do I forgot how to rotate something. Rotate. Oh, okay. Right. I'm an idiot. It was in the top right there on that little reference cube that the game gives. I'm such a closer sometimes. Alright. Well, let's see if I can rebuild this. Alright. Rebuild my cockpit here. Delete is what I want. Paste there. And what are we going to be missing on this thing? Displays, computers. Damn, computers. And what do I need to make computers with? Display. Computer. Silicon and gold. Right. Okay, refinery. Give me the gold. Here, you can have the gold. I need to go grab some silicon. Wasn't there some around here? Well, there's a cargo ship, so that's pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure they all have guns at this point in the patch in the game, and if I go after them, I'm gonna get shot to pieces. So I don't have the resources to take on. The only one I can maybe go after is the solar sail, I think is what it's called, and I know how to go after that and take that ship on. Alright, so I'm going to dig into the iron vein here and just grab some iron too. My little 2 kilos of uranium seems to be lasting enough to hold me over. I guess if you're just... I'm used to probably the starting station platform, not the small ship. And if all it's doing is just sitting there with very little gravity being produced by the gravity generator, and there's like a light on, I think, in the cabin, but beyond that there's no electricity being used, so it should last quite some time. Oh, my inventory's full already.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's get out of here. Move, rock. I gotta go. I have to deposit the stuff. Where's my ship? There's the gold. It's around the asteroid somewhere. I'll find it. It's bright yellow. I don't think I'll lose it. M antenna ore? Interesting. Well, I need to go investigate these other asteroids around here and try to locate a source of... Ooh, does this... Can I use this to deposit resources? Yes! I can. Fantastic. Can these just stay in the connector and be taken into the assembler when the time comes? Hopefully. Or maybe I should disassemble everything. I don't know. Alright, I'm down to 1.92 kilos. Alright. So it is draining, but it's not draining very quickly. So I've got that going for me, I guess, which is nice. Yeah, I've got one light on here. No silicon, though. Let's top off our energy tank and then go try to find some silicon to make computers, to make the cockpit. And also got to find uranium. Well, the coast seems to look clear.
Storm inbound.
I can't even begin to, like, oh, the coast seems to look clear. Meteor storm inbound. Great. Well, I can always just risk it. I mean, I do have a medical bay I'm bound to, I think. But I want to try super hard not to die. And I can't help but notice that my thing is damaged, like, all over the place. It's damaged. Oh. Meteor storm or no, I'm going to try and make a break for one of these smaller asteroids off to the side here. And hopefully I don't get smacked. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Right there, that black spot. That's uranium. Yes! I'm not... Oh, yes, gimme. Oh, you give me that uranium. Give me that uranium. I need that uranium. No, don't fly off into space. Don't fly off into space. I need you. Okay. Oh, yes. Guys, yes. Uranium, yes. How much volume am I at? No, no, come here. I'm picking up iron and uranium here, but that's okay. Where'd the uranium go? I guess sometimes I don't get pieces when I mine the terrain here. Yeah, you gotta hold down. I kind of wish when you drilled it would just automatically grab the resources for you. Just having to hold down T is kind of annoying. It's just kind of a... I mean... I don't know. I don't quite get, like, why you'd need to... Unless there's a, let me see here. Can I set my... Oh, okay. I was kind of curious if there was a control panel option for the drill to maybe make it automatically go into my inventory. That would be kind of nice. There's my ship over there, sitting pretty. My inventory is getting close to full. Do you guys see any bits of uranium that flew off into space? Those are meteors. I don't want to go pick those up. Oh, wow, look! A rock flying through space. Let me go get a... You know, just die. Up, up. There it is. That's the one. Gimme. Uranium is precious right now. No! Damn it! Got it. Alright. There's a bit. I want like all the uranium ever. I'm taking all of it. Desperately need it. Good, getting close to being full. No! Come back, uranium, I love you! Okay. Drill? I'm not quite sure where the rest of that is. Alright, let me get back to my ship, which is sitting pretty right over there. And I don't think there's a meteor storm going on. I feel safe. I kind of wish there was a door on this side of the ship. That's okay. I'm not going to be picky. Oh man, what a rough start. That's okay. Refinery. Refine that uranium first. Get in there and get transferred. Okay, what we got? 1.922. Yes! Look at it go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, I can breathe a massive sigh of relief. We have bought ourselves quite a bit of time here. Oh, man. Whew, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was hard, but that was fun. Hard and fun. Alright. Well, I think I'll take a break here, and join me next time as I try to find more uranium. I'm always going to be looking for uranium. And try to finish my cockpit. And for that, I'm going to need some silicon. Or silicon. Or silicone. Silicon, silicon, silicone. Nah, silicon. Silicon ore. I think I want to say silicon to me. That's what I say. Man, sigh of relief. I was so nervous. I didn't realize how tense I was. I didn't realize how anxious I was to just find some uranium. I was on the clock. Oh, look at that. 3.3. We're getting higher. And there's still a lot. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Man, I'm so relieved. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Do me a favor. Let me know down in the comments if you have ideas or requests for me on this series. Like, what would you like me to try to do? I mean, I have some of my own goals. My main goal is just to survive. And I'm going to have to try to work out strategies to deal with meteors. If you have any suggestions on how to deal with meteors beyond gun turrets, let me know. I'd love to get some solar power up and running, but I don't know if I can really do that effectively with the meteors coming in. There's way too much risk there. The main thing I'd have to do is put the solar panels on a ship and use a mobile ship that has solar panels to charge its batteries. Look at them going by. And it's scary. And use a mobile ship to just come out and take in the sun when there's no meteors coming in. And then as soon as a meteor shower comes in, I'd have to retract it. Now I kind of wonder, there's a new block here. It's a programmable block. And I kind of wonder, there's a timer block. It's quite interesting. Remote control. That's very interesting too. What I might be able to do in the far future, and this is kind of a crazy idea, but maybe not. Reloadable rocket launcher. Interesting. The crazy idea is that I make a giant solar panel on rails hidden behind an asteroid, and when there is no meteor shower, it slides out like a giant sliding door. A giant sliding door of power that slides out into space and soaks up energy. And then when the meteor storm is coming, I could use, say, a remote control block here, maybe. I don't know how those work yet. I'd have to figure that out. But it looks like all the pieces are there for my idea. And maybe even a programmable block. Could you program a program block to detect that meteor storm inbound signal and then close the solar panels? That would be really cool if you could do that. But yeah, that's one idea. Just one idea. Just brainstorming here. Brainstorming against... It's brainstorm versus meteor storm. I like that. Brainstorm versus meteor storm. Well, anyway, I'm going to go. I hope you guys will enjoy this series. I know I will. I've been dying to play this game, and when I saw that patch about the infinite world being put in, I was like, oh god, I got to play some more Space Engineers. I love this game. I'm pretty addicted to it. But anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Until then, as always, take it easy.